welcome back if you are returning to Paradox Painting, and if you are new, welcome as well. My name is Danny, and we're on painting number 7. Oh my golly, I go with my feeling, and I am loving this. I have a truth train coming through. Everything's about pink and kind of like lace and black leather and lace. And so, with that, I wanted to see what a very light, delicate, feminine color would look like. True train going by on top of that black. I felt it was alluring and sensual and satisfying. But let me know what you think down below. Now, if this beautiful painting or any of my artwork is something of interest to you that you would like to purchase, just simply email me at paradoxpaint at yahoo.com. All right, you guys. So, like I said, I wanted to see what this would turn out to be, and I was impressed. It kind of made me feel a certain kind of way, really girly and pretty, and I love it. Let me know what you think below. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get started. So I've got a little project going on here where I know I'm going to want to use pink and reds, and I thought I'll use this little 8x10, and I put a small pillow of white just simply to work as a carrier for my bright pinks and keeps the black from swallowing it up. I added black to all 4 corners and figured that would be a good base. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure I had plenty of white so that the pinks have a home base to cling to, that the black would not eat it up. I absolutely love the color choices at this point. You can already see that I've got cells happening, and I'm just following the same pattern over and over with different colors. So I used fuchsia, and now I've got kind of a melony red. I say a melony. It's not quite red, it's muted, and it's got a little bit of a melon color. I added a little orange to it. And then I've got a light pink, and I'm going to be a little bit more heavy with this color because we do have a lot of black on the board. And I thought I'd try a hair pick and see what it would do. Now, I think this has excellent potential. I'll have to figure it out a little bit better, but it's a good learning process. I wasn't sure if I was overdoing it, if I would like it, but if we don't experiment, how will we know? So I began to pour this off, slowly moving the paint gently around the board. At this point, I'm not really satisfied with the idea that the light colors aren't really showing up that well. Like I expected there to be a lot more light. And at the same time, I knew I used a great deal of black. But maybe after we pour it off, it'll be better. I'm kind of feeling like it looks like a comic book disaster at this point. Almost like the opposite of what I was going for a feeling. But I'm not one to give up in life, especially art. We have to take a minute and remember that we're in control on this little canvas. Just like Bob Ross, one of the most beautiful humans on this planet. And so I changed it up. I'm like, well, let's start creating a painting here. Let's get some of this off. And at this point, I just grabbed my whole roll of paper towels and I could just swipe on there and clean my palette knife. I added a lot more light to the center of the board, my light pink, and well, basically all my light colors. And I just began to create whatever felt natural to me. Little places that I felt like needed a path of light to flow out. Wasn't quite sure what I was up to, but I knew I was having fun. I knew it felt good, and it was a lot better than it was before. So even though I started off with one idea, just like life, we can't get attached to the outcome. Art allows us the freedom to create a completely different reality that never existed any place before. And so I began to create this lacing, and I felt like it had character coming through. I like laying my pick a little bit flat and just kind of almost swiping with it some. I'm adding hints of the, and always white as a carrier, but just little tastes, little touches of the deep magenta and the melon yellow to give that contrast. Little swirls here and there. Now I've sped this video up for you because I took my time and I just began to create whatever felt natural. I really enjoy how you can just change it up. I hope you're enjoying your evening. When we're all said and done, I will have added and changed until I was happy and I felt what I felt I wanted to see. A couple times here, I'm like, well, I'm making mud, but I'm going to add more paint. I'm trying to always wipe my palette knife in between the strokes so that I don't make a great deal of mud. But sometimes you've got to make mud to grow the perfect garden. And that's what it took, making a giant, colorful mess. Yeah, I'm loving it now. Right now, I'm starting to feel that my intent, if you will, is being satisfied with what is on the board. I don't even know where to start. I'm in love with so much of this. This is your wet results. And I'm just saying, look at what is going on. It's exactly what I was looking for. Those little sweet kisses of that, like melon red up against that white with that dainty, delicate pink. And then the underbelly of it all being that black and gray all mixed together. Here are the dry results, and I couldn't be more pleased. The white and black mixed together to cause this underlayer of smoky gray that just kind of like worked its way through every part, and it really carried the colors of the pink and the melon red very well. I am very in love with the colors, but the lacing is exceptional. And here it is. Is it not absolutely breathtaking? I love it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think and if you have suggestions of what you would like to see me do next. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me.